Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about cadence. Cadence is going to be built off of what we learned last video with the Quack. And one of the best ways that I learned how to use cadence or how to put cadence to a call was an old school, this is cassette tape, Buck Gardner. He always said, 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. It's a great starting point, and what we always use reference because it's you need a place to start. And that 3 blind mice gives you that starting point with the cadence, and it's quit, 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 or wit, 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 and it's a great reference to start with just because that's where you build off of. So that might be a 3-note segment, but the normal, I would say, is what, 5 to 7?
5 to 7, yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and let's hear the 3 blind mice first, and then we'll do some normal 5 to 7s.
Yep, so I'm going to start. I'm just going to bring the call up, and I'm going to do the 3 blind mice.
Now, one important thing with this is when doing cadence is you're starting and stopping every note.
Making sure. Because
a lot of times, and this goes just back to human nature, I think, the way that we're programmed, we want to just blend them all together. And see if you can, why don't you try and do that just so you can hear. I know it's not the easiest thing to... So that's kind of the wrong way to do it, and I want you to hear that so you can kind of reference the right and the wrong. And the reason that's wrong is because you're not starting and stopping each note. So if you're using quit or wit or hut, whatever it may be, is you have to start and stop each of those. So it's kind of a progression of length. Mm-hmm. So quit, 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 or quack, quack, quack. And that's the progression of the cadence. So go ahead and do some 5 to 7 notes so everyone can hear the right way to do it. So that's a great kind of 3 different cadences, and it's all just different lengths of notes. It's all the quack, but it's just breaking that quack up into different size notes.
Yeah. It's just a longer drawn out quack, and there's no pause. Like, when we say start and stop, we're not saying start, pause, stop.
Right.
It's just all together, but you have a definite start and a finish.
Right. It's you're blending it, but you're not kind of rolling it through, right? So you're not. It still has. When he does that, I can hear 5 or 7 notes. Mm-hmm. When we showed you the wrong way to do it, it's kind of it's all merged together and not. It doesn't. You can't really tell that it's not authentic sounding.
It's not. It doesn't sound like a real dog.
Right. And a great way is, to go hear cadence is go to your local park or sanctuary or refuge or anything like that, and you can hear those hens sitting on the water just, doing that. And yeah, exactly. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment or, send us an email, glenn@gkcalls.com. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or things maybe you want to see that you want to do different, please feel free to let us know, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.